Hey guys, so I know it's been a minute since I made a video, and this is kind of just gonna be like not like lights, camera, action. It's just gonna be like more vlog style. But since my last video, that was probably what, November? I don't even remember, like a month ago. As far as I knew, I was in remission, and then recently I had my 6-month scan, March 15th, and some of you may know, some of you may not, but 3 new spots came up. They're all new spots, 2 in my chest and 1 in my pelvic area. So, yeah. So it's back, and it's all new spots. And so this kind of is going to be like a whole little vlog about like what I'm going through, because the first time around I wanted to show you guys, but it was like I went from being okay to like super sick overnight. So I really didn't have excuse me, I really didn't have like a chance to. And plus I posted a picture on Facebook, and it doesn't even look like me. Like I was like a whole different person. I look scary as fuck, so excuse my language. But yeah, so this time around, I'm gonna kind of be taking you guys with me so you can kind of see like what I am going through and all my different options, because the first time around they just did straight chemo. They did 6 rounds of chemo and a round of radiation. So but this time they're talking about transplants, they're talking about chemo, they're talking about CAR T cells, like they're talking about so many different types of treatment that I can kind of help like explain to it and kind of like let you know like what I'm going through. And so yeah, that's kind of going to be my purpose of like this whole little journey. So it's going to be very personal. Like I'm probably going to be like this, like telling you guys how I feel and all that stuff, and take you guys with me on this journey. So today is Tuesday, March 27th. So next week on Monday, I go into Bergen for a biopsy so they can biopsy this spot in my back, because they can't biopsy the spots in my chest because obviously it's in my chest. So I go in on Tuesday. They're going to biopsy it and see like not what type of cancer, because I do have non-Hodgkins lymphoma, but like how bad it is and what the best approach to go about it. So they're gonna do that on Tuesday, and then on Monday, sorry, and then on Wednesday next week, the 4th, I have a consultation with UNMC to kind of see what my options are. They briefly mentioned about like a transplant or like the CAR T cells. Like they have different options. One of the options, basically what they do is they give me a super strong round of chemo, like multiple rounds of chemo, so the cancer is gone. Then they take out some of my stem cells. Then they give me more chemo, so that way it knocks everything out, like everything, my bone marrow, everything. And then they go and take those stem cells and they put it back inside of me. So that's an option, but like, I don't know. I'm just like, how I feel about it is like, it sucks that it's back. And like, I wasn't expecting that, but like at the same time, it's like, okay, now we really need to do something so it's gone and it never comes back ever again, because I'm tired of this. So yeah, this is kind of gonna be like vlog 1, and I'll take you guys with me to my appointment so you can kind of see what's going on. But yeah, so stay tuned. It's Monday, April 2nd, and today is my biopsy day. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I have to be there at 8. My biopsy is at 9, and then I have to stay there for like 4 hours. So yeah, that's what's going on today. Wish me luck. They're gonna biopsy a part in my back, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Check in later. What time is it? It's 8:20. I'm just waiting for the drugs. It's 9 o'clock. Surgery got pushed back to 9:30. They poked me like 5 times. They couldn't find a vein. Or they found a vein, but it just wasn't working, so now we wait. Okay, so it's about 11:15 at night. It's still Monday. So my procedure went okay. I thought it was gonna be my pelvic, but it ended up being in my chest. So they sedated me. I wasn't all the way out, and then they like numbed me up with a bunch of needles. Then they took this big needle and stuck it in there, and they got out the tissue so that I could do a biopsy of it. So came home. I was really drowsy. They gave me some pain medicine. So I slept from about like 2 to about like 6. That's how much I was out. And then, so yeah, the biopsy is going to take about 3 to 5 business days to figure out how bad it is or what it is. So that's that. Then I just go in on Wednesday for my consultation at UNMC. So that's going to be the next step to get a second opinion. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated. Thanks. Okay. So, I forgot to vlog after or during my consultation. So this is kind of just going to be like a recap and let you guys know what happened. So I had my consultation on Wednesday, April 4th, I believe. And so, at the consultation, so he started off going over like my history and wanted to make sure that he had the right timeline. I found out that I didn't have 1 round of radiation. I had 5 rounds of radiation. So that's new to me. But basically the whole consultation was him and his nurse Tawny talking about the transplant. And so I think that's what we're going to go to if I do have to go through treatment again. Just because he said that not many people who get RPOC or RCHOP or whatever type of cancer I had don't go out of remission. So he's like, we have to approach this differently and more aggressively. So with the transplant, I would get about 2 rounds of chemo and make sure all the cancer is out of my body. Sorry, my camera died. So, basically they were talking about the whole transplant because not many people get out of remission after going through that amount of chemo. So basically the whole transplant process is they're going to give me a couple rounds of chemo to wipe out all the active cancer in my body. And then once they make sure that there's no cancer, they're going to start giving me shots. And they're going to be Neupogen shots. And basically what Neupogen does is it basically like grows your white blood cells. So when I was going through chemo, once I got like down to nothing with my white blood cells, I would get Neupogen shots for 6 days to bring my white blood cell count up so I could be healthy again. to grow, to like get better, so my white blood cells will help heal me. So basically, after the couple rounds of chemo, I will get some Neupogen shots, but the amount of shots, or the level, I should say, the dose is going to be greater. So they're going to give me so much Neupogen that my white blood cells multiply to where the cells, the white blood cells and the cells in my bones, they will multiply so much that they will release through my bones into my bloodstream. So then this whole time while I'm getting chemo and stuff, I'm going to be having, it's not like a port, it's like a little, she said it's outside my body and it has like 2 little like hoses or whatever. They're like the size of a pinky. So then once my white blood cells and stem cells or whatever are great, like big enough, I'll be hooked up to this machine and it will basically filter my blood to get those stem cells out of my blood. So that's better than them having to go in and drill into my bone, but I still have to get shots like every day. So then after that, they get the stem cells, they're gonna give me more chemo, and this round of chemo is gonna knock out everything. Like, I'm already not going to have cancer in my body, but it's going to knock out my white blood cells, my stem cells, everything. So, and then they go and they take the stem cells that they collected and they put it back into me to like rescue me. So they want to wipe everything out of my body, so there's no chance of anything coming back. So that's like the whole transplant process, from what I understand. But yeah, it's just scary to know that, like, this whole process is going to be way more hard. It's going to be way more hard. No, this whole process is going to be harder because, like, the level of my chemo before was, like, a 7. And Dr. Lunding said that this level of chemo is, like, a 9. So, yeah. I'm kind of scared, but I'd rather just get it done, get it over with, so I don't have to deal with this any longer. But because they said that the transplant can knock everything out, I am going to go to a fertility clinic and make sure that I can at least take the right steps to figure out what I want to do, because I do want to have a child, and I don't want this treatment to knock out all options of me having children. So, I'm going to be checking that out, and I will keep you guys updated with that. I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it for my consultation. He still didn't have the results from my biopsy, and he had not got a chance to look at my PET scan. So he was kind of almost, it wasn't like hypotheticals, but he said, once we find out the results of your biopsy, then we'll go from there. So, yeah, that's pretty much how my consultation went. This is going to be the end of my vlog 1. This is literally, like, 1 week. Like, 1 week. So, I think I'm going to vlog, like, week by week, because I have appointments, like, twice a week and all this stuff. So, stay tuned for my next one, and thanks for watching. This is going to be like a whole little series. I'm going to bring you guys along the whole journey. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can keep updated with me. But, thanks for watching. Dude, my hair's like at this stage where I either look like an old lady or I look like fucking Pauly D.